Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 things that I think every dasher on a bike or e-bike should bring with them. Let's jump straight into it. Number 1, helmet. When it comes to dashing on an e-bike, safety should be your first priority. I see a lot of people riding their bikes without helmets, but usually they're just getting to class, sometimes just like a 5-minute trip. But since you're going to be on the road for several hours at a time, I think it's a smart idea to bring a helmet with you, just in case you crash, you might get hurt, so at least you don't hurt your head. You always got to protect your head, you always got to be safe. And trust me, you will crash at some point you will hit a car at some point in your career, so just be prepared, get a helmet. Number 2, a power bank. Imagine this scenario. You go to pick up an order for a Chipotle, or your phone is already at 10% and your phone dies while you're waiting for the order. What do you do then? Now fortunately this never happened to me, and I hope it never will, because you always got to come prepared and get a charger. Now normally in a car you wouldn't have this problem. All you need is probably just a cable, because you have a 12-volt power supply already in your car, so you could always charge your phone up. But on a bike, most bikes don't have actual charging ports. It's a good idea to bring a portable power bank here. Personally, I bring 2 of them, so if one is dead, then I can switch it out for the next dash, so I don't got to charge it in between. But it's always a good idea to bring a power bank so your phone doesn't die mid-dash when you're on an order, when you really need it. So always bring a power bank. Number 3, a bike lock. When it comes to dashing, your bike is what's going to get you from the pickup to the drop-off safely. So you're always going to want to bring a lock of some kind so your bike doesn't get stolen. Especially if you do this in a big city like Chicago, which I've done before. It's a good idea because your bike might not be there. You always lock up in Chicago. Now around here I usually don't lock up as much. If you can see the bike outside then it's fine, but I still bring it anyways in case you got to go up to apartments or something. But I'd always still recommend bringing one. I like to bring like a U-lock, these little cables for like extra security, but if I'm just going inside a restaurant I might just use just the U-lock, especially if I can like see it, just to be a little quicker, more efficient. But I still think it's a good idea to bring a U-lock. Number 4, a multi-tool. Now it's always a good idea to bring a multi-tool on any bike ride, because bolts get loose. Sometimes you gotta tighten stuff up, stuff on your handlebars gets loose, or maybe you want to adjust your suspension, or make sure your rack is tight. So it's always a good idea to bring multi-tool. Now I like to bring 2 of them. I like this tri multi-tool here. You can switch out the bits for. Got a screwdriver, 3, 4, 5, 6 millimeters. I also like to bring one of these. These were a Hex Plus. These have worked pretty good. It's got all the different sizes for like the crank bolts to the derailleur bolts and the stuff on the handlebars. So it's like everything you need. So I'd recommend one of these kind of tools. So always bring a multi-tool. Last but not least, an air pump. I got this AirMoto pump from Amazon here, and it definitely helps out if you get like a flat tire, a puncture, and you don't want to be stranded having to walk the bike home. That's not going to be good. So at least you'd be able to kind of pump your tires up. At least you could get home. Now personally I put tire sealant in all my tires, so I kind of decrease the risk of getting flat. Stay away from like a lot of debris in the bike lanes and whatnot, so you just kind of stay like to the left of it, don't go all the way in the gutter. Kind of just practice good riding habits. And on the plus side, if somebody else gets a flat tire, you can help them out because you have one of these things. So it's always a good idea to bring air pump just in case. So there you have it. Those are 5 things every dasher on a bike should bring. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and comment down below. What else do you bring with you when you dash? Thanks for watching. Peace.